news day continues here on One News Now. I'm Riza Diaz. The Philippine National Police has launched a manhunt on the killers of Yentes Quintoy, the media executive killed in General Santos City last Friday. In a statement, Police Chief Guillermo Eleazar condemned the killing and ordered a thorough investigation into the incident. The local police will closely coordinate with Quintoy's family and co-workers as part of the probe. Eleazar also urged anyone who might have witnessed Quintoy's killing to come forward and provide authorities with information that would help in the speedy resolution of the case. He also tasked the local police to intensify visibility to prevent the reoccurrence of violent incidents and ensure the public's safety from lawless elements. NTF-ELCAC spokesperson Lorraine Badoy claims that they have mountains of evidence linking Makabayan bloc members to the CPP, NPA, and NTF. Speaking with us earlier today, Badoy said that they have various government agencies under the NTF-ELCAC, which makes their statements true. She adds that their evidences are based on personal testimonies and documents.
We have incontrovertible proof when we say that the Makabayan bloc is composed of high-ranking party members of the CPP, NPA, NTF, and that they are there in Congress to further the goals of the CPP, NPA, NTF, a designated terrorist organization.
The NTF-ELCAC spokesperson also lambasted the Makabayan bloc, saying that it is them who enable heinous crimes against indigenous Filipinos. She also added that the Duterte administration stands for good governance and that the bloc must be taken out of Congress.
Sila, ang Makabayan bloc, they enable the most heinous and most atrocious talaga crimes against the indigenous peoples. No? So it's him. They should be taken out of Congress.
Health experts post varying statistics on Filipinos who supposedly missed their second vaccine appointment. But the vaccine expert panel says it should be okay as long as the delay does not exceed 6 months. Greg Gregorio with a story.
A recent SWS survey shows a 30% split among Filipinos who are willing to get vaccinated, those against it, and those who are still undecided. But the likes of Camille and Mirna would not wait to get their shots. Both have gotten their first dose and are scheduled for their second one on July 2.
Kasi as of now, okay naman ako. Wala naman problema sa pangangatawan ko.
I will do my best to get my second vaccine naman para 100% protected.
But not everyone gets to come back for their second jab. Health Department data shows 113,000 vaccinees, or 9% of those who got their first jab, have missed their second dose schedule. This is better, though, than earlier estimates. IATF analyst and epidemiologist Dr. John Wong said before that 50% or about 1 million missed their schedule.
No, meron po siyang mga statistical imputations na ginawa, kaya nakuha niya yan. Pero kailangan tignan din natin doon sa isang banda yung on the ground na experience.
The DOH said that most of those who missed their second jab were infected during the recent surge in NCR. They had to recover first before getting fully vaccinated. Another reason is the change in interval between AstraZeneca shots. Vaccine expert panel chief Dr. Nina Gloriani says delayed schedule on the second dose is nothing to worry about. In the case of AstraZeneca shots, she says a longer waiting interval is even believed to contribute to higher efficacy.
Yung napag-aralan nila, meron tayong mga memory B cells and T cells that should be activated once binigay ulit yung vaccine.
Still, Gloriani is urging the public to get their second dose as early as they can.
People get complacent, tapos mamaya makakalimutan na. What we want people to understand is they need to get the second shot because that will give you full protection.
The DOH says those who missed their schedule for a second dose should coordinate with their LGUs, while VEP said they must ensure the delay does not last longer than 6 months. For News 5, Greg Gregorio, we are One News.
Health experts are weighing in on calls to drop the mandatory use of face shields in public. Now, can science really back up its efficacy in preventing transmission? Mobile journalist Jacob Lazaro gives us a front seat to the story.
It's been a long-standing debate. Are face shields effective in lessening COVID-19 transmission? While there are calls to ditch it, the health department said that when coupled with face masks on top of social distancing, it may give up to 99% protection. Lulu Bravo of the Philippine General Hospital concurred.
The face shield is used to protect the eyes from getting the virus because the eyes will also, get your virus inside your body.
But for Benjamin Ko of UST Hospital, the health department's math is quite off.
97% pa yung protection, just face mask and distancing alone. 2% lang ang na-add ni face shield.
The health department based its face shield policy on an Indian study, which showed that medical frontliners wearing one were fully protected against COVID-19. But bear in mind that this study was not full-scale and was not widely acknowledged by medical experts around the world. In any case, Dr. Ko said that medical frontliners may opt to using face shields for additional protection.
It has been acknowledged by several studies that there is not enough data to support it for general use.
On Facebook, Government Technical Advisor Edsel Salvana said scientific evidence still stands. He cited an unnamed study claiming eye protection decreases COVID risk by 78%. If combined with other health protocols, he said protection climbs to 90%. He believes more people should be vaccinated before drawing down established measures. For his part, Octa Research Fellow Guido David called for the immediate vaccination of at least half of Filipinos. Only about 5% of the population has received vaccines.
So if we have that in NCR, we could probably have, lessened use of face masks, especially face shields.
Dr. Bravo reminded everybody that we should make our decision based on science. But in the meantime, the public should follow minimum public health standards established by the IATF, and that includes wearing face shields when going out. I'm Jacob Lazaro, and we are One News.
Well, it looks like Ravena won't be flying to Japan soon. The PBA has announced that it is barring Ravena from playing in the Japanese B-League. PBA Chairman Ricky Vargas says that the NLEX Road Warriors guard is compelled to honor his contract, which binds his commitment with the Road Warriors and the PBA. PBA will relay the league's decision to the Japanese League and the Samahang Basketball ng Pilipinas soon. Now, last week, Ravena announced that he has signed with the Shiga Lake Stars of the Japanese B-League. Some women are still hesitant on getting vaccinated against COVID-19 due to fears related to fertility and pregnancy. The WHO answers these concerns and explains how vaccines are safe for them. Let's watch this.
Soumya, my first question to you is women who are breastfeeding infants, what is the advice for them? Should they get vaccinated?
Yes, the answer is yes. So women who have given birth and who are breastfeeding their babies can take the vaccine, should take the vaccine when it becomes available to them. There is no risk at all because all the vaccines that are being used presently, none of them have the live virus in it, and so there's no risk of transmission through the breast milk. In fact, the antibodies that the mother has can go through the breast milk to the baby and may only serve, maybe to protect the baby a little bit, but there's absolutely no harm. It's very safe, and so women who are breastfeeding can definitely take the vaccines that are currently available.
Soumya, what about women who are pregnant or are planning to get pregnant?
Yeah, that's really important because pregnancy, of course, is a very special situation because we're concerned about the health of the mother, but also about the health of the fetus, the unborn child. And so any drug or vaccine that is administered during pregnancy, we always take special care to make sure that, there is no potential safety concern or any adverse event. In the case of COVID, we know that pregnant women are at higher risk of getting severe COVID and also at higher risk of delivering a baby prematurely. So in situations where there is a lot of COVID transmission in the country and the woman is exposed to it, or if she's in a profession like a healthcare worker or a frontline worker where she's at especially high risk of acquiring the infection, the benefits of getting the vaccine definitely outweigh the risks, particularly since the platforms that we used currently for vaccines are the mRNA platform, inactivated viruses, or the viral vectored platforms or subunit proteins. None of them have a live virus that can multiply within the body and that could potentially create a problem. So I think it's important that pregnant women in every country be explained the benefits versus the risks and be offered the vaccine if they would like to take it. And it's probably the right thing to do in many situations, as I said, where the pregnant woman is at higher risk of getting the infection and where the vaccines would bring more benefits.
Soumya, we hear a lot of misinformation about vaccines and fertility and infertility. Could you please explain the science behind this?
Yes, it's a common myth, and I should start by saying that there is absolutely no scientific evidence or truth behind this concern that vaccines somehow interfere with fertility, either in men or in women. Because what vaccines do is they stimulate an immune response against that particular protein or antigen of that virus or bacteria. So in this case, the COVID vaccines stimulate both antibody response and a cell-mediated immune response against the spike protein of the SARS-CoV-2 virus. So there is no way in which they could interfere with the functioning of the reproductive organs in either men or women. So I think people can rest assured that these vaccines in no way interfere with fertility.
And those are the top stories of the hour. Join us later again at 2:15 in the afternoon as we continue to monitor the day's biggest stories. You can also catch One News on Signal Play app. Register for a free account now at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Mask on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Riza Diaz. We are One News.